Hello everybody, I'm Noobs Maximus, and today I'm going to be opening and reviewing the Rebel U-Wings from Rogue Squadron. These are the first, in my opinion, true new fighters that we've had since Episode 3, really. Clone Wars added a couple, but they were kind of, they added the V-19 Torrent, but that was about it. And it's been a long time since we've really had new fighters. And the V-19s actually appeared in the Clone Wars cartoons between 2 and 3. So yeah, these are the first new fighters since Episode 3. Now, they come in two varieties that I found so far that I'm going to review today. We've got the Hot Wheels Starships, which is the one that's on the left. And then we have the Black Series Titanium Series on the right. Now, historically, having gone through a lot of these and seen a lot of different ones, the Titanium series has always been in some way, shape, or form just kind of inferior to the Hot Wheels ones. The Hot Wheels have always been better for some reason. It's not always the case. Not always the case. The other new fighter that's in Rogue One is the TIE Striker, and the Titanium series TIE Striker is infinitely better than the Hot Wheels TIE Striker. I'm going to go through both of them, look at a little bit of the differences, and see what we can come up with. So let's get into these. Wow. Wow, the lasers are kind of stuck in there. Okay. So, first off, let's compare and contrast these. First off, the Titanium series, which is on the left, is a little bit bigger. But just holding it, the one thing I'm noticing is for a series that's called Titanium, the Hot Wheels is far heavier. It's much more metal. It feels colder, whereas the Titanium series almost feels just more like hard plastic. One big difference I notice here also is the screw bolt here is extended higher than the screw bolt here. I don't know if there's a good way to show that on camera or not. You can kind of see it there at the right angle, whereas here it's not. But at the same time, at the bottom, the screw bolts here are sunk in, whereas here they're not. They're actually raised up. So kind of even there. The Titanium series, one thing they all have, I've noticed, is they all have landing gear. I have never figured out why. Hot Wheels 1 does not. Titanium series has landing gear. I don't know why. Let's see. Another thing I noticed just looking at this, the Titanium series, the cockpit opens, which is actually kind of cool. Except if you've seen the movie, you know that the cockpit doesn't actually open. Ooh, that's something else. I just bumped the laser here, and the laser is like super weak. It's actually wobbling in my finger. That's probably not good. Alright, the Hot Wheels one, everything is solid. Lasers, everything. It's nice, it's hard, it's metal. Another thing, if you haven't seen the movie, little spoiler, the wings actually open. Now, this doesn't actually play much into the movie at all. In fact, they never tell the difference between why the wings would open and why they wouldn't. One thing is, on the Titanium series, which is now over here on the right, the joint for it is right here. Whereas in the Hot Wheels one, it's hidden between the engines. I do not know off the top of my head from the movie which one is accurate. You see these things with their wings open so infrequently in the movie and in such a weird angle, it's really hard to tell which. Personally, just looking at this, I got to give the Black Series for the landing gear is about the only thing in the Black Series that's going to be a little superior here. That and the Hot Wheels, like I said, has these two little joints, or these two little nuts that are kind of raised out. But other than that, the Hot Wheels one is going to be, in my opinion, far superior. It looks better. For the most part, everything is smoother. Everything is sturdier. These lasers don't feel like they're going to fall off. The lasers in this one, actually, looking at it, I don't know that you can see it. They're actually bent upwards. They actually will wiggle up and down. That is terrible construction for something like this. They're supposed to be slid out. I don't know if you can see that. There we are. Slid out, but they were actually pushed in. So, yeah, I would go more off with the Hot Wheels ones. Help if I turn it right side up. The Hot Wheels ones. Now, they both come with stands. Hot Wheels stand has kind of a push lock that you got to get in there. And once it's in, it ain't going to come out. Previous models of this had the stand was something that you could slide your finger into. They've gotten rid of that. Probably because those stands fell over, like, really easily. The Titanium series has a normal little stand, just a normal push peg. Now this goes in pretty tight. This isn't gonna fall out either. The Hot Wheels one stands a little bit higher than the Titanium series, but this basically is the review. I personally, these are about the same price. You can find them pretty much Target, Walgreens. Yes, I did say Walgreens. Walmart, Amazon. Amazon, the prices are going to vary. I'll put some links in the description below for places that you can get them. I personally would go with Hot Wheels one. I like this one better. It's sturdier. I don't feel like it's going to break. Whereas this one, I kind of feel, especially these little lasers in the front, might actually break off. And the cockpit, although it's cool but not really accurate depiction of what the cockpit looks like, it does have two seats in there. I don't know if you can see that or not in this lighting, but it does actually have two seats in there. But at the same time, the cockpit doesn't open this way. You get in through the side. But yeah, it's not exactly accurate. It is decent if it's the only one you can find. I don't really have too many complaints, except for this joint that's sitting right in front of the engines where the wings fold in. But that would be about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Good luck and have fun.